Things that no longer serve us, gots to go. People that no longer serve us, they gotta go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Taisha. Thank you so much for tuning in, for coming back yet another week for another little gem I have to drop on you. So this week I'll be speaking on a topic that one was requested for me to speak about, and two is a topic that I too struggle with, and I just wanted to attack this on a biblical level in order to give myself and you some more clarity on this, right? So I want to speak about removing things and people from our lives that are no longer good for us. Right? Anybody who knows me personally can define me as the ultimate people pleaser, right? I'm not going to subtract myself from an equation if I feel like it's going to hurt you, but me being in the equation is hurting me, and subtracting myself from the equation will probably bring me peace. But I feel like if I remove myself, I hurt you, and I don't want to hurt anybody else. So yeah. I have struggled for a long time with this, but it is something I've found myself to have a grip on now, right? In a way that I can say no and feel okay. I can say I'm unavailable and feel okay. I can say this no longer serves me and I don't feel like a mean or a bad person. So Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, "There is an occasion for everything and a time for every activity under the sun." Okay, so imagine a world where there was no change, there was no progress, there was no growth, there was no adaptation, nothing evolved, right? Everything stayed the same, everything stayed stagnant, everything was becoming redundant, and yeah, it just stayed like that. How we come and see it is how we die and leave it. Imagine a world like that. When we hold on to things that no longer serve us, and when we hold on to things that no longer have a purpose in our lives, that is exactly what we're doing to our own lives. We're not allowing ourselves to grow, we're not allowing ourselves to progress, we're not allowing ourselves to adapt to new realities, we're not allowing ourselves to evolve to be better versions of ourselves because we fail to let go of these things. Now, everything in life, as the verse says, has a season, right? And if God sends something into our lives for a season to either teach us something, to cause us to be better, to fight harder, to be more patient, if God sends us something, to strengthen us by testing us, then why do we feel like it is our job to extend the duration of these things in our life? If they have served their purpose, if they have done what they were supposed to do, and it is time for them to go, it is time for them to go. We may ask ourselves, what if this thing is something that's near and dear to me? I've had it my whole life. What if this person is somebody I planned a whole future with? What if this is my very best friend who knows my ins and outs, knows everything, my deepest, darkest secrets, right? When we ask ourselves these questions, on the flip side, let us ask ourselves, is this bringing me peace? Is this person making me better? Is this thing making me better? Do I feel fulfilled? Do I feel like I'm coming out on the other side as a better person than I was last year? It's not that you're going to be a better person than somebody else, or it's not that you're going to do better than somebody else. No. You're going to be a better person than you were last year, than you were last week, that you were an hour ago. Right? You're going to do something you never did last year, and you're going to do something that you've never done before, and it's going to make you better. Is this thing or this person fostering that growth? If the answer to these questions are no, then you've already answered those previous questions, right? Oh, the Bible doesn't tell us to go off and malice people and to not communicate with people who have done us wrong or who have put us into predicaments, right? The Bible isn't telling us to do that, but what the Bible is telling us to do is to set healthy boundaries, is to allow change, to allow growth, to allow knowing that certain things we might love it and it might be near and dear to our hearts, but the season of it has passed, right? The time for it has passed. Ask God for a bold move in order to make this change that will benefit you in the long run. Right? Don't sit with it. Don't think too much into it and say, you know what, God, I'm going to be seen as this bad person. Yes, they're going through something, and yes, they might need somebody, and I probably should be this person. I can probably change this person. No, God didn't call us to do that. He tells us we can pray for them. We can love them healthily from a distance. We can set up boundaries in order to not let certain things invade our space and to drain us and to suck us dry. Samuel 16 verse 7 says, humans do not see what the Lord sees, for humans see what is visible, but the Lord sees the heart. God knows what is not good for us. He knows what no longer serves us, right? And even if we can't see past what our naked eye tells us, God is there to instruct us, and he never leaves us hanging, right? So trust him, trust his move, trust that, yeah, if he's sending you across the world to be isolated, it's to make you better. If he's pulling somebody from out of your circle, it's allowing you to grow. If he took away something or someone that no longer serves you, he saw ahead of you what was to come. Don't complain, don't question him, just move in his timing and allow him to work in your life. God calls us to be better, and so in order for us to do that, sometimes we have to make some sacrifices that hurt. This might be one of them. So I implore you to go out and evaluate your life, evaluate your circle, see what no longer serves you, and eliminate. You can do this. I believe you can do this. You can do this. You can. Have an awesome day.